trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Proverbs 3:5-6. History is shaped not only by power, but by providence, and few lives reveal this more clearly than the life of Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a one-room log cabin in Hardin County, Kentucky. His father, Thomas Lincoln, was a hard-working frontiersman, strong with his hands, poor in possessions, yet determined to provide. His mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, was gentle, intelligent, and deeply moral. Those who knew her said she taught young Abraham compassion, humility, and a quiet sense of right and wrong. When Abraham was just 9 years old, his mother died of milk sickness. The loss marked him forever. Years later, Lincoln would say he owed all that I am, or hope to be, to his angel mother. Soft paws, life on the frontier was hard. Abraham worked fields, split rails, and walked miles to borrow books. His formal education totaled less than 1 year, but his mind was restless. He read the Bible, he read law, he read history. Words shaped him. As a young man, Lincoln moved to Illinois, where he worked as a store clerk, surveyor, and postmaster. He earned a reputation for honesty so rare that people would walk miles just to trust him. If he overcharged a penny, he returned it. If he made a mistake, he corrected it. They began to call him Honest Abe. He studied law on his own and became a lawyer, not polished, but lost love and persistence. Lincoln's personal life was marked by sorrow. He suffered from deep melancholy. He lost elections. He endured public ridicule. He married Mary Todd, a woman of sharp intellect and fierce emotion. Together they had 4 sons. Only one lived to adulthood. Still, Lincoln pressed forward. Failure did not harden him. It refined a nation divided. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected. But for freedom, Lincoln understood the cost. He understood the risk. Yet he believed the nation could not endure, half slave and half free. The 16th President of the United States. Before he even took office, the nation began to tear itself apart. Southern states seceded, the Union fractured, a conflict unlike any America had known. Lincoln carried the weight of the dead, the wounded, the enslaved, and the future of the nation. He often spoke of God's will, not with certainty, but with humility. He once said that he had been driven to his knees by the conviction that he had nowhere else to go. The Civil War, freedom, and moral reckoning. In 1863, in the middle of war, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. It did not end slavery instantly, but it changed the soul of the war. The fight was no longer only for union, words that echo Scripture. Near the end of the war, Lincoln spoke not in triumph, but in humility, with malice toward none, with charity for all. He called the nation to healing, not revenge, justice, not pride, mercy, not hatred. The final sacrifice. On April 14, 1865, just days after the war effectively ended, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. The nation mourned. Church bells rang. The burden-bearer was gone, but his life had already closing Scripture. He hath showed thee, O man, what is good, and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God? Micah 6-8. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5-9. Abraham Lincoln was not perfect, but he was faithful to conscience, and through one humble life, history was bent toward justice